السلام عليكم. انا رجعت لكم في فيديو جديد. اليوم نرجعوا للسلسله ديالنا ديال التكميله ديال السلسله ريد ريديمشن 2. هذه غادي يمكن اللي كنعتقد هذه اخر مهمه. موراها غادي نمشيو لسميتو غيتسالى فصل الشتاء وغادي نمشيو لواحد المدينه جديدة، زعما غادي ننتقل. المهمة ديال الصيد غادي نعاونو هذا الصيد.
10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
50 يوم بلا ماكلة ولا؟
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short.
الحلقة الجاية يمكن غنمشي قبل الكواليس غادي نجيب أسلحة نادرة والحصان العربي الأصيل. أسرع يمكن هو أسرع حصان اللي كان.
Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
عطانا الطعم ديال باش نصيدو.
Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it.
هذا ما عرفت
And you can
سميتو
kill
اللي
it.
كنا
You
نسميو
need
حنا
to rest,
المكسيك.
Charles.
اش كيشبه
You think this is
المكسيك.
rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right.
نزيدو على بركة نمشيو. العود بطيء بزاف يا صاحبي.
Easy.
نوريكم الاحتراف ديالي في الصيد.
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake. Still bad?
يمكن
It'll be fine in a day or two.
أن يمكن الحصان العربي كاين في الثلج.
Sure,
الأبيض.
I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure.
Pearson
doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
And riding north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
علمنا كيفاش نصيدو. مش هذا
Well,
اللي يمكن
Javier told me a
لاقي
bit, but it sure weren't good.
مشهد سينما يخور شي غزالة راها. أصلا اللي كنعرف الغزال ما غيكونش في الثلج، خصو يهرب من البرد كيمشي للسخونية. كداروا لها هادو.
See some of the ground
دابا مورا
uncovered
هاد
here.
المهمة غادي نديرو شي مهام اخرين ولا
Come
صافي.
on, let's try this way.
مورا
Keep your eyes
غادي
peeled for movement.
غادي صافي غادي ننتقلوا غادي نمشيو لمدينة
The
فالنتاين.
wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad,
Valentine.
but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
شاف شي حاجة يمكن.
Careful.
بدأ تسنى. وناخد القوس. الآثار.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot.
خليني دابا نهز القوس الأول. القوس والسهم.
Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
يلا زيد فين.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe
ها
not.
هما
Focus.
في الخريطة راهم باينين لهيه. الطريقة ديال ها هو الخط الازرق نتبعوه. لا ناس. مشى منا. غيكون يشرب هنا من النهر غادي نصيدو وان طاب هيد شوت. دز منا نتبعو. ها هو كا تنقرب له مزيان باش نعرف نصيدو.
Down there. You see him? Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Now, Arthur.
ضربة موفقة. هيك اختها باش نصيدها في ساق قبل ما تشوف. في العنق عطيتها لها ضربة واحدة. اختارها لي. ضرب لها الدورة من اللور باش ما تشوفنيش صاحبتها الاخرى. ويلي خطيتها.
Focus, Arthur. We
تفو.
need this meat. You just wounded it. Better go put it out of its misery. Careful. This might be our only chance.
غادي تطيح غادي تطيح غادي تطيح غادي تطيح. اللاعب ديالنا عيات مكانش شي حاجة. ها هي ها مسكينة. غادي نخليوك ترتاح صافي.
Done.
Okay, that'll do it.
نعيط على العود ديالي. نهزوها دابا نديوها نقصيو بقى
You sure
نقصيو.
your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
صفرت له.
Grab the other one.
السهل مهمة ايزي. انا جيبولي الادريسكولي انا بوحدي نشدهم نسلخو. هو جا في ساعة وانت سقي. هيا هيا هيا.
Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. I just need to finish up here.
فولو.
Let's head back.
ما عرفت سميتو. سير هاد العود انت تقل اكتر مني.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
انت مع تقيل انا ما غاديش نتسنى قاعد تسنى. هنا كاينه العصابة ياك. خلي لي انتبهوا.
Notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here,
كيهضر
back on
بزاف
our
هذا
feet, we'll
مبغوش
see.
يخليونا ويلا.
She might have family somewhere.
فقدش
So it
نوصلوا
was
للمخيم.
O'Driscolls you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing
لو
we
وصلنا
was
للمخيم.
expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
شوف انا اوقف هنا. قلت لك ولا
I've
مازال؟
heard a lot of talk about them.
Well,
هاو شوف شنو هذا؟ شنو هذا؟
we've been scrapping over scores
شنو
with them for
هذا؟
years.
شنو هذا؟
Big gang.
Revival.
Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader,
خليه.
Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
دب الاسطوري.
Bear up ahead.
الاسطوري والله تنصيدوا.
Let's see
انا هذه فلت
We can find
مني.
another way around. You must be real hungry.
Guys.
Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
معليش ما تخافش. تسنى ناخد الخماسية انا قاع. يا جامتي الخماسية.
Okay, boy.
ما غاديش نتلف واش داك الجلد ديالو غالي وباغي.
That's a bad idea. Have you seen the size of it? Cut up here, off the trail.
باغي نقتلو انا خويا باغي نبيع الجلد ديالو. هلا بعد الجلد ديالو غنولي ملياردير انا ديك الساعة. يا ربي يموت دور عطيلي راسك. نزعم عليه ولا نمشي؟
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now?
الله يعاون.
5, 6 months?
بعد راني عارف بلاصتو
Something like that.
تنجي
They
عنده مرة.
didn't expect this.
What?
هذا راه الدب الاسطوري الجلد ديالو ما شحال كيدير لا قتلته ولكن ما خصني نجيب ليه السنايبر. قرطاس
Sooner or
اللي ما
later, a
يضيع
job's
لي
gonna
شي.
go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
دراما
No, no, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it.
صافي انت
Always
متبقاش
wondering if someone's
محتاجين.
gonna kill you in your sleep.
انا بغيت نشوف
Still
هاد
wonder
الحلقة.
that most nights.
I reckon you're okay.
انت فين داخل فيا؟ الطريق
Sure,
منا.
I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is
داتش
different.
فرلندين
Oh, yes.
ولا ما سميتو رئيس
That's
العصابة.
certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother,
اوه
That
لا
ain't
واقعي
normal
دابا
case.
معاك ترتلج صافي هذا الغزال
We need you
ولا
now.
بيض.
More than ever.
good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah.
فرعوا البرد مسكين
Taught me
راه
to
يرجف.
read.
عاد رجل معاه يلا نمشيو.
Taught me a few other things.
خلي انت لي الخماسية هادي هزيتها
I'm
بزاف.
sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
عاصفة ثلجية.
Whoa,
How's that new horse?
he's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
وصلنا للمخيم
Same with Bill and
العز.
Brown
ها؟
Jack. He's a
Oh,
drunk,
وصلنا
miserable
المخيم.
bastard, but he loves that horse.
خير.
I hope they all
نتسناو
make
من
it.
هاد
I
الثلج
tried to ride
نمشيو
the Count.
نتساراو على خاطرنا.
Huck me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
في برد يا جماعة.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Come on, boy.
ايوا انت اللي ثقيلة صاحبي مخليني
I'm
متقلني
gonna
انا
hitch
هنا.
time over here.
كون وصلت هادي شحال وانت ما كتجريش. يحتاج نتايا معايا في العصابة ما كنت ساليت معاك هادي شحال.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank
احنا
you
جبنا
for
الغنائم
showing me how to use the
تجاوكم.
boat properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well.
جوج نجومة من
What a
الفوق. عندك
surprise.
تنسى
Find
جوج
a camp
نجوم.
rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I
هذا
feel
عم
like we
ولا
haven't
خال؟
spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
قال لهم شربوا. اما تشربوا الشرا من رمضان هذا واش
What
ما
is
صايمين
that?
شو
Navy rum, sir. It's the
شكون
only thing.
فاطمة
The only
نذكروا يا
thing.
صاحبي.
Keeps you sane, it does. Yes. Seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. Do I get to skin you? You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
غادي ناخد جلد هذا معليش. نبغى يشوفني واش كنعرف خوك راه معلم.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course. Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive. Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure. Thank you, Mr.
سلسلة
Morgan.
الرمضانية.
Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
شنو وقع؟ سالت المهمة؟ اوه تسلت المهمة. شو إذا عجبك الفيديو ما تنسوش اللايك والاشتراك وتهلاو. شنو